Hey, what's up everyone? If you're looking for tips on how to draw legs in an easy style, then this video is for you. We're going to draw a bunch of these poses, all in 6 minutes. So you guys ready? Alright, let's get started. So we're going to start with the front view, and this is the upper body that we've been drawing in the previous videos. The length of the legs is about the same height as the upper body and the head. So coming from the hips, we're going to draw the thigh, coming right down to the knee, and the upper thigh is a little wider than where the knee is. So let's draw the lower leg and the calf muscles, a little curve on each side. And the other leg is pretty much the same, so I'm just going to speed up this video. Draw that. We're going to draw the feet just with some simple shapes on the bottom. And alright, we got the front view. Contour lines just to show the form of the leg. And there we go, front view. So I did a variation on the front view in the middle, and here on the right we got our curved body. And so this leg is kind of slanted more towards the center. And so sometimes when we're standing casually, right, we stand on one leg. And so one leg has all the weight like we see here. And so what I want to show you guys is this kind of simple style. On the inside, the whole leg is straight for the most part. And on the outside, we have these double curve. So let's draw the other leg coming down to the knee. And the knee is a little lower than the first knee. And these contour lines help me to see that this leg is coming more towards us than the other leg. And remember, this is the relaxed leg, so it's not carrying all the weight. So we'll draw the lower leg behind the first leg, thin around the ankles down to the foot, erase some of these lines, and here we have standing pose. And so with the weight on the first leg, same exact pose, I want to show you guys that the other leg is kind of free to do almost what it wants. So here, the leg's coming out and down, more like she's on her tippy toes. And this is sped up just so I can show you guys these different poses. And when you draw the thigh and come down, I like to think of that angled turn for the knee. And then the lower leg comes towards the knee. One straight line for the underside of the thigh, and then from the inside of the knee, calf muscle. And this is almost like a standing yoga pose. Alright, for this next one, let's use a 3/4 front. So coming from the hips, let's draw the upper thigh with a curve. Remember, angled turn for the knee, some contour lines. Then on the inside of the knee, just a straight line back to the hips. And then all you have to do is another curve on the underside and draw the feet. For the other leg, another curve coming towards the knee and the angled turn and up towards the feet. And then we'll draw the back side of the thigh, the lower leg, and finish with the foot. So this is more of a dynamic pose, not just standing. So let's draw a walking pose. This is sped up so I can just show you guys the pose. So I'm drawing the upper thigh. Here it's coming forward. And again, for this one, we're doing that kind of simplified, kind of stylistic anatomy, right? Straight line, curved lines on the outside. For the other leg, you'll notice we're doing the same kind of lines, right, for the thigh. Curve, corner at the knee, and then leg behind the first. I also wanted to show you guys a sitting pose. So these are all the same exact upper bodies, but just different poses for the legs. This leg is a little kind of turned. I want her legs to be crossed here. And what I was thinking about, sometimes it's hard to draw the leg in this view, this perspective, this foreshortening. So what helps me is sometimes I picture the knee first in perspective, and from the knee then I connect that to the hips, and just for me that helps rather than going from the hips to the knee. So I'm crossing her legs now using these two curves down to the feet, little erasing and some contour lines that were done. For the back, got one standing pose on the left, and here I'm setting up this leg again. This is the leg that has the weight, remember? Her foot is more right under her body, and this line right here, and that's what I remember for the back of the legs, is showing that calf muscle and how it connects to the knee area. So remember, this is a free leg. And here what's kind of cool is this contrast that we're showing. So these curves on the upper and the lower, and the straights are on opposite sides. And it's really interesting how that happens, but I'll show you guys more about that kind of stuff when we go over gesture and things like that. So this is another kind of tricky pose. Drawing the thigh in this S curve to show the underside of the thigh that connects to the hips, and then right under that, the foot kind of like, it's like you could kick your butt, you know, that's where it lines up. And another way to draw legs is to first draw the gesture of the legs. It's kind of the angle, the placement of it, and then you draw the anatomy on it. And that makes things a little easier sometimes. You don't have to think about the anatomy first. Here's indicating the curves, finishing up this leg. And so in 6 minutes, we drew a bunch of poses, and hopefully gave you guys some tips, and you guys could see the order in which I draw the legs, and just to keep things simple with the anatomy. So there's 14 legs. Maybe you'll see some that we didn't go over in this video, but hey, let me know what you thought, and if there's some legs that were fun to draw or hard to draw, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon with another video. Alright, see you guys around.